Well, good morning. I am going to be I'm going to be traveling to Cebu, Lapu-Lapu this morning, so that I can go and get my first visa extension. My first visa extension, or waiver, as some people are calling it. It is now 5:22 in the morning. The sun is up. The roosters are out. You can hear them, and it's going to be a good day. I'm going to be getting on the bus. I'm going to take the two and a half hour ride to Cebu City and then take a taxi to Lapu-Lapu. I will document and let you guys see exactly where I'm going to be going to, what happens in the immigration office. I won't be able to take my phone in there, of course, or my camera, but I'll be able to at least give you a play-by-play for my first extension, my first waiver, and I'll give you some more information as the day goes on. So this is going to be an all-day event. Generally, it won't be, but it's going to be an all-day event. I am showered, shaved, no shorts, jeans or slacks, always when you go into the immigration office. Nice polo shirt, and we're going to see what happens. Wish me luck. I'm sure it'll all go well, but I want to bring you along and experience it with me. That's part of the purpose of this channel. So talk soon. Wish me luck. Hey, good morning. It's me again. That's my house behind me. It's about 85% done. Check out the other videos. I should have 2 or possibly 3 up here soon that will show all of that. It's my multi-cab. And anyway, that's a whole nother story. So I'm outside right now waiting for the bus, and I wanted to tell you quickly, to sum up some things. So when you first get to the Philippines, be sure you have your, well, actually beforehand, before you book your ticket, be sure your passport has at least 6 months of validity on it before your date to return, assuming you're not going to stay more than 30 days. One thing you have to do is you have 30 days of, you have a 30-day visa as you come through immigration. They'll stamp your passport, but you have to leave within 30 days. You don't have to go back to where you were, but you have to leave the country within 30 days, unless you have a visa waiver, which is going to be your first step. So within 30 days, or at your 30-day mark, you go to the immigration office. It's 3,030 pesos, which is like $50 or $60, I believe, with today's conversion rate of 54 pesos per dollar. Somewhere around there. It's 3,100 pesos. You'll go there with your passport to the immigration office. You'll give them your passport. They'll ask you a few questions. Where are you staying? They'll check to be sure that you're not wanted and breaking the law here in the Philippines, that you have not overstayed your visa already, just to be sure that you're good to go. They just want to know where you're at. They want to be sure you're going to be contributing to the economy and not trying to live off the government, because they may ask you, how are you getting your money? And you can just say your savings. And you know what I'm going to say, and what I say is, I'm here just visiting the beautiful country, learning the culture, and learning the language, and I just want to stay longer. Why wouldn't they want you to stay? You know, because again, you're going to be contributing to the economy and helping with tourism, and you're not a problem. You're not a concern, but you just have to do it the legal and right way. That's the big thing, right? That's what in America we don't seem to understand, is you got to do it the legal way. Anyway, that's a whole nother story too. So when you go there, be sure that your passport is good, and you'll pay your money. They'll ask you questions, and you're good to go. Now, I want to clarify something. When you come to the Philippines also, you're given 30 days automatically for your visa, right? We talked about that. They'll just stamp your passport, and you're good for 30 days. No paperwork, no nothing. But you have to show intent to leave the country. You don't have to go back to where you came from, but to leave the Philippines somehow, some way, within those first 30 days. Now, I don't intend on actually leaving the country, but I have to show intent so that if I needed to, I could. What I mean is this: I purchased a reservation. There's many websites out there. Email me. My email will be listed at the end of this video. You can purchase a legit reservation out of the country, which I did, to Hong Kong, which was a cheap ticket. It was $18. It shows intent to leave. Now, when I left America, when I was at Charlotte Douglas Airport, the ticket agent said, do you happen to have an onward ticket? Meaning, can I show proof that I have intention to leave the Philippines within 30 days? And I printed it out. You can keep it on your phone, it doesn't matter, but I printed out and showed I have a reservation for such and such a date, which is within the 30 days, to leave the country. And I showed that and she said, okay. She didn't take no notes. She just wanted to see it to be sure. Otherwise, they will not let you in. Now, I have heard of reports of people saying that they never have asked them. But you don't want to end up in a situation where you're getting ready to board the plane or you're running late and you don't have a few minutes to fumble around. You don't have time to get on your phone and buy an onward ticket, which I have heard of people having to do. You want to have that already in your pocket so you can show that intent. So be sure your passport is good. You've got 3,000, 4,000 pesos with you at the immigration office. Be sure the immigration office is going to be open because the holidays are different here than in America. And when you leave America to come here, be sure you have your onward ticket. And your first 30 days, they stamp on your visa. On your passport for your visa. So here we are, on the way to Cebu. Let the journey begin. Okay, so right now we're at the Gaisano Mactan Island Mall, Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. The immigration office is inside here, so we're gonna go in here and see what happens. Hopefully everything goes well. I'm sure it will. We'll see what happens. Hey, so this is a recap of what happened yesterday at the immigration office at the Gaisano Mall, the Mactan Gaisano Mall at Lapu-Lapu, which is part of Cebu. I was told by another expat that was the easiest and best place to go. And so let me tell you what happened. So I got there, it was about, from Cebu City, I think it was 150 pesos, which is less than $3. For me to take a nice taxi to the Gaisano Mall there. Sorry for, I'll just show you where I'm at here just quickly and we'll get back to the immigration talk. So right now I'm in Tabogan, which is a small growing province area of Cebu. That's the market area there, and there's the pharmacy and people's motorbikes. My new motorbike is actually back over that way. I just stopped here at the Barista's Cafe here to have something to drink. So I took a taxi there, went inside, and it's inside the mall, the immigration office. I walked up to the front. There was a security officer there at a little podium with a sign-in book. I told him what I was there to do. He gave me a piece of paper that was a form. Much of the form was, I don't want to say already pre-filled, but there was like NA and depending upon what you needed, he gave you a certain form, and then things were crossed out that did not apply to you. If you were on a tourist visa or whatever it was, he gave you a certain form, but they all were the same, but certain parts were like scratched out so that you didn't have to worry about wondering, what is this? I filled out the paper. It was very simple. It was asking for my passport number, my full name, my nationality, where did I come from, when did I get here, when my passport expires, and why did I want to stay. So I'm on a tourist visa, so I was just honest. I just said, I'm here visiting, I love the country, I want to learn more about the culture, get to know each other a little bit more, and work on my Bisaya, which is the language dialect here in the Philippines. Tagalog is the first one, but to work on my Bisaya. Sorry for the noise, it's just how it is. I'll show you one more time. It can get to be pretty active out here. And everyone is just so nice. So I went ahead and filled it out, gave it to the gentleman. He asked to see my passport. I hadn't actually walked in yet, he's outside. And so I gave him my passport. He took the passport inside, gave it to someone else, and then he told me to come in. I sat down in this, wasn't a small room, but it was about the, I don't know. It wasn't a small room, but it wasn't a big room. There's probably 10 chairs. 3 of them had people in them. I was the 4th one to sit down. I got there at 2:20 p.m. And within 3 minutes, I was sitting down. Within 17 minutes, so by 2:37, I was already out. They called my name. I went up and they said, okay, sir, here's your passport. They stamped it. They said, here's your passport and enjoy. It was simple as that. They told me that my fee was 3,060 pesos. So I went to another window and I paid my 3,060 pesos. Waited about 2 more minutes, and then she called me up and I left. She gave me my passport back and my change, and I left. It was the absolutely most easiest thing to do. The way I feel is the government here welcomes safe people. So this is the way I see it. The government here welcomes immigrants. As long as you're not getting in trouble, you're not getting arrested, because they check for that. You're not getting arrested, you're not causing trouble, and you're contributing to the economy. They didn't ask, but sometimes they ask, what's your income? And they're not gonna check behind you, but you just tell them. You just say, I have savings, or you just say, I have a pension, or whatever the case is. You don't want to give a whole bunch of info, because then that leads to more questions. But they didn't ask me. But if they would have asked, I would have just said, I've just got savings and some investments, and that's it. And they said, okay. They just want to be sure you're not going to be here homeless, living off the government, or creating a problem, or getting arrested. And as long as you got your 3,000 pesos for that extension of 29 days, or maybe it's 29 days, you can all see it all on their website, or you can do some searching. But your initial visa is 30 days, and then I think I got a 29-day extension. The lady told me, she said, just try to come back 7 days before your visa is expired, so that way they have enough time to be sure to get it, processed. Now they processed it for me in 7 minutes. Again, 17 minutes is what I was there from the time I picked up the pen to fill out the paper to the time I walked out the door. So they processed it in 7 to 10 minutes, if that. And then I was on my way. It was inside the mall, very comfortable, very convenient. 3,060 pesos at about $50 or $60. And it was just really simple. I walked out and I remember thinking to myself, ordering a pizza was more difficult than that was. It was just great. So I guess I just wanted to share that with you guys to let you know. I lost a little bit of sleep the night before. Not because I thought something would go wrong, but I just was wondering what else are they going to ask me that maybe I'm not going to have the right answer for, because I want to be truthful, but I'm not trying to show all my cards to lead to a whole bunch of different questions also. So anyway, it's great. If you need any questions, if you need any questions answered, my email is myphsimplelife@gmail.com. myph, which is for Philippines, myphsimplelife@gmail.com. And I'll be more than happy to answer some questions for you. Hopefully I can figure out how to overlay some photos and some other videos or something inside this one so you can see exactly what it looked like there. I want to give you just one more quick show. Guys, just so you know, I did not move to the Philippines, particularly Tabogan. I didn't move here for luxury. I didn't move here for a fancy car, fancy house, big money, or Gucci stores. That's not why I came here. I came here for the simple life, and for the strong American dollar, and for the friendliness, and I can't say it again, but for the simple life. I chose happiness over the go, 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 go of constantly, the constant vibe in America. So I'm just so happy to be here, and so happy that the government is fine with me staying here, because I am contributing to the economy and I'm contributing to the vibe here, and I'm learning a lot about myself. And again, you guys shoot me an email, put a comment down at the bottom. I'd be more than happy to answer via email or comment. And I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope you get something out of this, and talk soon.